All right, Shalawam family, Shalawam. I'm making this video for my brother Larry Brockstone. I guess that's how you pronounce his last name. He was asking me how do I prepare for the coming collapse? How do I prepare for the coming collapse? Now, it's kind of windy out here, and I was gonna walk through my backyard and maybe show you guys some stuff. But right now, I know it's we're going out into the winter time, and we're leaving the winter and we're going into spring pretty soon here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do a little quick walk through my backyard, show y'all guys how. Well, this year I'm kind of late, but anyway, I normally would plant a winter garden, and my winter garden would be full of like lettuce, you know, spinach, greens, things of that nature, or beets, or what else? I'm trying to think. There's a few things that I usually plant in my backyard. Radish, you know, onions, things of that nature. I usually normally plant those in my backyard. But this year, being that my wife and I, we had a lot of stuff that we froze. You know, things of that nature. We'll freeze them. We'll you know, preserve. You know, make jars of preserve. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk through my backyard, and then I'm turn the camera back around and then come back in and show y'all some more things. So hold on. All right, family. So as you can see, this is some of the bed that I had turned over. You know, I did have some onions left, but again, I'm gonna probably plant maybe some tomatoes or what have you now, things of that nature. This is for my compost. Let me move that on the side. This is for my compost. I make my compost over here, you know. That right there keeps my soil rich. So again, you know, probably plant some carrots. You'll have carrots back here. Also, I have sometime I have over here. I might plant like cantaloupe. As you see, my mint is coming back. The mint is coming back. So again, I'm already ahead of the game on certain things, but some things I'm not. Cucumbers you normally plant right here. As you see, parsley is coming back. The parsley is coming back. This is why I have my okra, so I need to pull this up so I can get ready to plant more okra. I need to take this down, so y'all excuse that. This was my bell peppers. Bell peppers were over here, and some more tomatoes. This is my grapevine. I have a grapevine in the backyard. Normally how I know it's getting ready to, spring is coming early, I usually look at my grapevine, or I look at my oak tree right there. But anyway, again, I would have like lettuce, broccoli, stuff like that around here. You know, there was some hot peppers some jalapeno peppers, so I need to take that down. So anyway, this is just flowers over there. Let me go on this side. I need to clean this out from strawberries. Strawberries right there. Right here, I normally would put my my green squash, peas right here. Peas on this here. My yellow squash over here. So that's just about all, family. Let me turn the camera back around. So again, family, that's basically what I normally plant in my backyard, you know. So my wife and I, we eat a lot of fresh vegetables and fruits out of the garden. And what that does for us, not only is it out our own backyard, it also it helps us save on not having to go to the grocery store and eating anything that's out of the grocery store. Being have maybe pesticides on it or things that are I guess genetically modified. But like I said, let me show y'all guys some of the seeds that I have. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show y'all some of the seeds I have, and I'm gonna show y'all some of the things that I put in the preserve. So check this out. All right, first I'm gonna start off over here towards the kitchen. This is a lemon tree, family. This is a lemon tree, and I know you guys probably say a lemon tree. We got doing the lemon tree with this in this house. But anyway, I trained this lemon tree, and you guys can do the same thing. I trained this lemon tree where we're not grow as big, but it produces lemons twice a year. Normally, right in the spring and late in the summer, it'll produce. So go look at Home Depot and see if you can find the tree. I forgot the name of it. I don't have the exact name of it. But anyway, this is a lemon tree, family. And what I'll do is I'll probably post another video and show y'all, because y'all see that it's blooming now. Well, it's blooming, but these little blooms, they're going to turn into, and you might be able to see one right here. I'm trying to, this one right here where my finger's pointing at, that is actually a little lemon. But anyway, I'll show y'all when it get big, because we ate up the rest of them. But anyway, this is some peas that's ready to go back into the ground out of my seeds, and I'll show y'all some of my seeds. This is bell pepper seeds. That's cantaloupe seeds. So I dry them out. Y'all see the okra that I dry out right over here? Some more okra and some more peas. Anyway, those are seeds I'm gonna take out and replant those. Let's go over here. This is actually a plum tree, and I'm training it out. So you see it's blooming. It should produce plums this year. And what we normally, my wife and I, what we normally do is, we'll take it out of the house, for the spring and the summer, and then we'll, bring it back inside for the winter. But anyway, show y'all some of the organic seeds I have. Okay, I have colored bell peppers, cantaloupe, like I told y'all, jalapenos, hot peppers. Showed y'all the parsley, Swiss chard, okra, tomatoes. Okay, we have green zucchini, squash, summer squash, cucumbers, pole peas, broccoli, carrots, yellow summer squash, yellow tomatoes, lettuce, all kind of lettuce, spinach. So again, and this is just some of the things, and like I said, my wife and I, we preserve some of the okra. This is some kind of preserve. A friend of mine makes preserve, just some kind of jelly preserves. I usually put this in my salads. This is for salads. This one here I'm gonna probably throw away because it's, it's from 2013, so we've been having that one for a minute. Anyway, some sauce for like those that like, hot sauce, whatever, what you call it, when they put it on the nachos. Or y'all know what I'm talking about. Hold on a second, fam. So anyway, like I said, I have onions and stuff like that. I have different things that I normally put in the garden. I'm trying to think, fam, because I have a lot of other stuff. And probably what I'll do is I'll probably do a video and show y'all how maybe next Sunday, because I don't do nothing on the Sabbath, which I let my garden rest I want to say probably about year before last, 2 years ago, because my wife and I, we've been in our house for probably about like 9 years. So we let our lawn rest, our garden rest for a year. We didn't plant anything. And I'll tell you what. Let me see if I could go to the garage and see pull out some stuff that I froze out of the garden. That's what I can do. I can do that also. Okay. So let's do this here. Let's go in the garage. Freezer. You know, and I got a backup generator. Matter of fact, I have another generator that I'm about to add to the house. You know, like if there's a power outage. Frozen okra. Frozen peas. Frozen cabbage. Oh, a lot of frozen cabbage, man. My wife got bags of cabbage frozen. This is all out of our garden too. This is everything out of our garden. This is chopped onions and tomatoes for like salsa and stuff like that we freeze. You know, I have like 2 portable generators, but I'm about to get a generator added to our house, to this house, because my wife and I we're buying some property out in the country. You know, secret spot. But anyway, I suggest that you learn how to do some garden. I go to the range a lot. I practice. Well, I don't go to the range a lot, but I used to go to the range a lot. But yeah, my son and I, my sons and I, we haven't been in the range in a while. But my sons and I, we would try to go to the range every so often. Just to keep, we got long range rifles, things of that nature. Mainly it's just really the most important thing I'm gonna tell your family. The most important thing of all, with all that's been said, having land, gardening and all that. The most important thing is Most High. That's the most important thing, family. The most important thing is getting close to the Most High and putting your faith in trust in Him. I know it sounds cliche to a lot of people. People say, well, yeah, I do that. But are you really honest with yourself? Or are you really honest about your shortcomings? Are you honest about yourself in, your walk, your struggles? You brothers out there, you know where I'm coming from. We struggle, man, with a lot of fleshly stuff. And I'm honest with my wife about everything, man, and I don't hide nothing from my wife. We talk straight up. But trying to have family and friends to be a part of that with you. Trying to build up an alliance with brothers and sisters that think like you. Honestly, family, I'm gonna say this here, and it may sound cruel, it may sound harsh. Everybody's not ready for this walk. Brothers and sisters like to point the finger at each other, but they don't like to look at themselves. They don't like to look within themselves and see their shortcomings, and they like to point the finger at one another, and they like to scheme behind each other backbiting, instead of being honest and open with whatever you have, because we all fall short. But one thing we have to do is we have to be honest with ourselves first, and stop pointing the finger at one another, But again, that comes from maturity first. It comes from really growing. Number one. Number two, it comes from being accountable. You have to hold yourself accountable, Number three, I would say humble, being humble, being a meek person, But all that comes, all those attributes come with putting the Most High first, That's what it boils down to, putting the Most High first. Because I'm gonna tell you this here: if I fall, if I fall, the Most High's mercy, he will send a brother or a sister, you know, to touch me and bring me back. That's the power of the Father. You know what I'm saying? I owe a lot to a lot of brothers that I have never even met. I have not met, personally. I maybe spoke to on the phone or saw a video, but I owe a lot to these brothers. And from that standpoint, sisters, I owe a lot to a lot of people, man, and because they had a humble spirit, and I had a humble spirit, and they guided me, and they showed me things, and you know, just being open and honest. But it's tough, family. It's tough, from a financial standpoint, because I know that's another thing that I need to cover. All I can tell you, family, is do your research. There is no money. There is no money. When I say there is no money, the medium exchange that we use is just a promissory note. And I'll probably do a video. I'll probably do part two of slavery by usury. I'll probably do part two of that. Maybe even go a little deeper, because again, it's a lot more to the situation dealing with the financial collapse that's coming, because the system is already broke, family. It's already broke. So again, brother Larry, I hope this helps out, man. Maybe I'll do a video, and I think I have a lesson. I need to look in my notes. I think I have a lesson where I did a lesson on gardening. I need to look at my notes. I don't want to make no promises, but again, I hope this helps you out. I hope this is a beginning to help navigate those brothers and sisters that may be looking for some sense of guidance with that point. Where should I go? What should I do? Put your trust in the Most High first. Number one. Number two, start making transitions. By being able to by preserving, your own means of food, a garden and things of that nature, and start moving out of the city. I mean, we don't stay that close to the city, but stay close enough. But, me and my wife, and my wife and I, we're looking at land, buying land further out, out of the city, because, things hit the fan, it's gonna be chaos. So anyway, family, I hope this is just a start. I hope this here will motivate you guys, inspire you guys to do your own research and see what's going to benefit you and your family. So with that being said, hey, as usual, peace, love, Shalawam.